You ruined my footage. Ruined. Hello, YouTube dudes, and welcome to my very first video on my channel, Keeping It Creepy with Keha. Hopefully you like it, and if you do, feel free to click this little subscribe button down below, and I will love you for like, ever. It's true. We could be besties. So basically, the premise of this channel is going to be a place you can come to for creepy stuff and special effects makeup tutorials. Ah! So without further ado, let's show you how to turn yourself into a demon. Let's get started. So to begin, since I have an exceptionally smaller forehead than the average human being, we're going to put Pros-Aide, a medical grade adhesive, all over our face. Once it dries, when it goes from white to clear, we're going to apply some plastic wrap to cover up our hair for the horns later, and then we're going to apply our prosthetic. Now you could use a bald cap instead of plastic wrap, but since I'm only worried about this one small area, I'm using plastic wrap because it's cheaper and we're going to have a wig. Now we're just slapping on our prosthetic. This is a prosthetic that I sculpted myself. Don't literally slap it on because that would hurt. And now we're applying some horns because all demons are because all demons need horns. Looking pretty spooky. And now we're going to be mixing up some bondo, and not the stuff you use in your car. Bondo is Wackerfume silicone mixed with Pros-Aide. Warning, Wackerfume silicone causes scoliosis of the lungs, so work in a well-ventilated area or wear a respirator. So now we're just applying our bondo to the edges, and the bondo is kind of like a thick paste that just hides the edges so beautifully, so if this is a look you're trying to wear off, I highly recommend using bondo. And now we're just going to take some baby powder and antique ourselves. We're just going to put that all over our face so that our face smells just like a baby's butt. Isn't that everything you always wanted? Looking good. And now we're airbrushing on our foundation red color. And we're just putting this all over our face, neck, shoulders, and our hands because I know I'll be using those later when I'm acting creepy in front of the camera. And now we're going to go in and add some shadow and contour with our black color. And we're putting this pretty much anywhere in the face that there would be a depression. So the hollows of our cheeks, the hollows of our eyes, the hollows of our temples, and our nostrils, which is lots and lots of fun. I've always wanted to spray black stuff up my nose. Good times. We're going to add it to the horns. It adds to the creepiness, and it gives dimension to our character. Oh yeah, now we're getting it. We're also going to add it to the hollows in our neck because it would be weird if the look just stopped with our face. It's okay if this looks a little bit messy because we're going to be going in later with some eyeshadow to clean it up. Now we're putting our wig on just to get an idea of what we're looking like before we're finished with our paint job. And now, using our NYX Wicked Dreams Palette, I'm using a black color just to go over all those lines that we did earlier, just to really clean up that contour and to make it look all nice and pretty. It really smooths out those harsh airbrush lines. And now you're a sexy, awesome demon lady. So hopefully you learned a thing or two about how to turn yourself into a creepy, sexy demon lady. Feel free to comment any questions or concerns or suggestions you may have, and remember to keep it creepy. Warning, when working with Wackerfume silica, you need to wear a respirator because it can cause scoliosis of the lungs. Now while I'm not sure exactly what that is, it doesn't sound good, so wear your respirator. But first, make sure that it's not dusty because that was disgusting.
I don't know what I'm doing. this thing. It's when the demon's high, it's when the demon's high. Don't get too close, it's dark inside. It's when the demon's high, it's when the demon's high. Now it's time to go shower. Oh. Oh. Huh, this is very attractive. It's like being born. That's just in, kids. Don't try this at home. Be smart. Use remover. Guess I'm done.